my morning viewers in my pajamas, as always. It's just something I sleep in. Sometimes it's a top, sometimes it's pajamas. Last night it became pajamas. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to your morning purpose. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning to your morning purpose. I don't know where my little mouse is. What's over there? All right, let me get the little mouse. Or owl. I think it's an owl. Whatever. My grandson brought this for me for my birthday. So let's go ahead and start the clock, even though I like to talk too much. Let's start the clock and let's talk about how do you reach me for a reading? TracyBrownLive.com. Just go to the website, all right? TracyBrownLive.com. And you could text or you could email me, all right? So let's just start there. Also, my favorite part of my life right now is my Dear God Spiritual Journal. And we are all on a spiritual quest. COVID is teaching us something. I hope you're getting the memos. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning, Katrina. Good morning, Chiquita. Good morning, Russell. Russell's daughter, Samika, Desiree, Sabrina. Good morning. I hope that you all, actually, I already started my morning purpose in my book club, right? We were texting this morning, some amazing stuff, and I was like, I already did my job. Like, do I have to go live? But you know God's like, girl, you better get, you better. And I was like, all right, God, all right. I'll go on. Someone told me to drink tea in the morning. I have a lump in my throat because we're still doing heat in California, but it's not healthy heat. So it's like it's heat, but it wants to get cold. So we have a combo thing. It's not like the Caribbean where it stays hot 24/7. You could wear bathing suit like 24/7. That's not Cali. Cali's oddly cold in the morning, very cold, extremely hot in the middle of the day, and then cold at night. And so your body reacts to those different changes. So I woke up with a lump in my throat today. Whatever. Hi, Florida. Grand Rising, Anthea. Hi, Stephanie. Stephanie goes, God has done that to me. Oh, yeah. God's like, girl, if you don't do like I say, oh, you're going to get the wrath. And I'm like, oh, God, just stop. And then I go, hey, God, I'm doing it, right? You see me? I'm doing it. Don't you notice when you don't do something, like all types of bad luck comes to you? And it's like, dude, why? It's like, I'm a good person. Why is all this bad luck coming to me? Because it's really not bad luck. It's God saying, do as I say. So it's not bad luck when you don't leave your husband that's been screwing you over. Yeah, the bad luck isn't your husband. The bad luck is staying. Yeah. For 10 years. All right, you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys absolutely know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm going to use the red and the green today. No, I'm not. I'm going to use the red. No, I'm going to use the red. Oh, I don't have my book around. Oh, God damn it. And the tarot. But I need my book. But we'll do the red first. Do the red first. Here's my tarot book. I cleaned my everything yesterday. You should see me going on a cleaning thing because God told me, he's like, girl, you have the time. You might want to get some things done. And I found something yesterday I've been looking for this compass. Does anybody know about compass magic? Can you shift the camera? Why do I need to shift the camera, Shanna? Hi, Gio. Hi, sweetie. Why do I need to shift the camera? Help me out here. Does anybody know about compass magic? Compass. I need to know because it's coming up now. Compass magic. Does anybody know? Anybody can help me? Well, if you can help me, just write it in the comments. I did that on Sunday, Tracy. We see you fine. What did you do? Clean up like me? I can find out. Thank you, Tiffany. Wanda Pearson, never heard about it. Right. But Spirit is saying compass magic. So what is that? Nadia says, isn't it supposed to help ground you and direct you on your path? I believe that, Nadia, and I appreciate you telling me that. Oh, compass can help you look for lost items? Ah, what's lost? Ask Spirit to guide you. I will. In your home or carry it with you. Oh, look at that. Look at this information. I knew it. I knew it. Compass magic. I can only guess compass have magnets in them. Oh, interesting, Gio. On our birthday. Is today your birthday, wife? All right. Let's get this reading started. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about the morning purpose. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you want me to see in today's morning purpose. This is for your world, God. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen, amen, amen. I've actually been forgetting to pray for the morning purpose. But thank God, he always steers me right back. Right, I'm going to leave it. It was closer to YouTube. It is upside down. I hate upside down. Mentor. Mentor. Upside down. So that means the shadow side. Mentor. What does everybody say? It's the same stone for magnetic attraction, money, lost items. Ah. Mentor. Shadow mentor is more concerned with imposing control than imparting wisdom, and doesn't allow the student to move on to the role of master. I love that. Ask yourself if you've shown a lifelong pattern of taking individual students under your wing and guiding many aspects of their lives. But the part that I like the best is allowing them to become their individual masters. So, do you have a mentor that is controlling you for their benefit? Think about it. Who's controlling you for their own benefit? It could be your boss. Have you all ever been to a company where, where's my book? Where the hell is my book? Oh, here it is. Where the boss doesn't want to promote you because you're the only one that does the job well. Have you guys ever had that experience? So they would literally sabotage your promotion. Most Black women fall into that category. Have you ever had that happen? Dad was a military man, but believed in compass. Yeah, men back in the day, I think they used to carry a compass in their pocket. My God, Kyla. See, it's coming up again. All right. So Kyla, there's something going on, guys. Kyla just asked, can I do a video on doppelgangers and what spirit have to say about them? They're familiars. Doppelgangers are familiars. And we just had a whole book club tweet today about that stuff. It's heavy. Why are you bringing it up? Because now you're validating something that we were talking about this morning, Kyla. Why are you bringing it up? What's your concern? Yeah, I'm waiting for the printers to bring my books to me. It was supposed to come yesterday, so I'll give them a call today. Thank you, Dee Dee. What's your real name, by the way, Dee Dee? Tell me your real name. Is it Dee Dee? Text me. Do you have my real number, Dee Dee? Let me make sure I'm not forgetting you on the list. Yeah, right now I am fighting for it. Fighting for what, Iris? Y'all don't know how to talk in complete sentences. I'm gonna send you all back to school. Oh, right now, okay, that's what it is. Right now, you're fighting because you want a promotion your boss won't let you. Is that what I'm understanding? Spirit guided me to ask you. Of course, Spirit did. Why am I the answerer to doppelgangers? Oh my God, and familiars. Why, God? Why? Oh my God. All right. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that information, but it's coming up a lot lately. A lot. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Okay. A familiar is a familiar spirit. It's your alter ego. It's a doppelganger. It's a personal demon. Also could be your personal totem, particularly if you talk to the totem and the totem talks back, right? Because we all have totems that are attracted to us, right? My totem, animal totem, is hummingbirds. Uh, what else? I got a few. Doesn't really matter. But if your personal totem is instructing you and talking to you and communicating with you, that's a familiar, which actually could be a spirit that's not healthy. It's a spirit companion. All right. You know how some of us are a little scared when our little 3-year-olds talk to something out in the ether? Well, that's not the same thing. Because kids just came from heaven. So they still have sight. Their third eye is wide open. And over time, they release the spirits that they talk to. Although nowadays, I don't want them to release it. I think it's okay if they keep the spirits because humans are fucked up. And so we need these little kids that have better sight than us, right? But that's a whole nother class, right? It's a spirit companion. And a spirit companion can be a little scary if someone has a spirit companion. It is the double of you, the alter ego of the individual. It does not look like the individually concerned, even though it may have an independent life of its own. It remains closely linked to the individual. But that's a whole nother, that's a class on the dark side. And I hope none of you all that are following me have this problem. I'm not the fixer of doppelgangers, spirit companions. I'm not the fixer of that. All right. I only speak the light. All right. But it's been coming up. So if it's been coming up, it must be a universal thing that's judging up some heavy issues in people's personal lives. And sometimes you have to look at someone, you have to be like, do I know you? And sometimes you have to say, is that somebody else coming through? Like, do I know you? Does that make sense? But it's all oddly spiritual. And you have to be strongly spiritual to understand that a spirit can come in somebody and replace them for a nanosecond. I'll give you a good example, because spirits can come inside you, but it could be a good thing. Like, I hate butter pecan ice cream with a passion. And there's another food that my dad eats that I would never eat. When I get a craving for it, I know that they are wanting to taste it. And the only way that they can is to go in a body. Now, I know this sounds like a movie, but it's true. But that's spiritual energy. A doppelganger is you, your alter ego. It could look exactly like you, and it could become you for a nanosecond. But it's the opposite of how you were designed to be. Oh, 50 Shades needs some prayers, guys. So we'll stop this doppelganger stuff. And no, God. All right. Instagram keeps cutting off. Instagram's a little bitch with me. They hate me. Why? Why do you hate me? Because I'm too deep for these people. All right. So let's just go live. Welcome back, Instagram. So sorry. I truly believe that too. Right, Tiffany? Hi, sweetie. So do you guys get what I'm talking about? No, it's not a clone. Clone is a black word. Y'all like to use the word clone. It's not a clone. It's you. But only if it exists in you. Right? Not everybody has an alter ego. Not everybody has a doppelganger. Right? But it's a part of you. And it's the part sometimes that can take over for you. All right? But it tends to be not in your best interest. So I would say never deal with the alter ego of self. Stay focused. Ego is strong enough. Have you ever been inside your ego? Ego's ugly. And yet you let an alter ego come in. That's evil. We always have to check out our present, ideology, right? Am I inside my ego today? I really thought I saw someone close to me as a demon. I thought it was tripping, so I just shook my head and ignored it. Good example. You saw what you saw. That is the best example. You might have to go like, but believe what you saw, because that means you have sight. You're welcome, 50 Shades. The camera just went out. 50 Shades was trying to say that her daughter has the COVID, so she wanted prayers for everyone. So my prayers are for you and your daughter, for you not to get the COVID, for your daughter having the COVID. Make sure you still treat the COVID as if it's a symptom, even though you don't have symptoms. So pat her back often. Drink a lot of tea, elderberry, vitamin C. Get a lot of rest. All right? Vitamin D3. Load her up with vitamin D3 with every drink. I already know most of us are low. So the fact that you don't have symptoms is a bigger issue because you could develop symptoms. So pat that back often. I would say invest in a back chair, everyone, for the winter. Invest in a back massage. Just get it off of Amazon. And that replaces the need for pounding your back. And that's to keep the mucus from showing up. All right. And what I like, I have a breathing apparatus that I sell where you to keep your lungs nice and open. And then the other thing you could do, I haven't done my COVID videos, but I'm just mentioning it because your daughter has it right now, is you breathe and hold your breath. 6 times. Each time you cough out. On the 6th time, you lay down on your stomach for 10 minutes and you breathe hard. Watch TV, but you must breathe hard because this relieves all the mucus coming to the front. All right? And to also make sure that her body is cleared of any mucus, just because you don't have symptoms, make your neti pot, meaning orange peel, onion, eucalyptus, Vicks Vapor Rub as options, rosemary, so it's eucalyptus or Vapor Rub or rosemary. Boil it, put it in a separate bowl, cover your head, and breathe that in for as long as you can. Right. So, 50 Shades. Worry is not your option. If COVID has already walked into your house, worry, we can't have the worry. Now we have to take action. So please listen, stop worrying, and take action. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Please just say, okay, will do. Get that back massage. Do the neti pot on your daughter. Do vitamin D3. Please. Elderberry right now. All right. Until you get that back massage, just tap all up and down her back to make sure mucus doesn't form. Please. Worry's not the option. Doing something now is important. Trust and believe there's everyone can survive this. It's the no symptoms thing that I don't like. Okay? Oh, Kyla said to you, 50, I will pray for you and your daughter. Children aren't supposed to get sick. So I would give her a bath and rub her with Florida water and salt water. Pray over that she gets well. I do like the Florida water. Of course, I do like the salt water, and you can easily use Epsom salt. Add some tea tree to her water, all right? Because that will release the germs inside of her body, like the sweat and the germs, it releases. Thank you, Kyla. So Kyla also said to ask if she's having trouble sleeping. If so, sweep her room and the corners. Ask Michael to remove the sickness that's building in her body. Cleanse your home. Sickness in a home is dangerous. Good point. I like the corners. Sweep the corners. We forget little things like that. Oh, cup your hands, Stephanie said. Cup your hands to do the back tapping. Do you hear this, 50? Peaceful environment is the key. Add sage. That's for spiritual protection, by the way. How do you get rid of bad spirits? Bad spirits is a question mark. We're not doing the morning purpose today, are we? Bad spirits is the question mark. People think they have bad spirits. Most times you don't have bad spirits in your house. Believe you me, it is not the case. But most people believe they have bad spirits. You know what you have in your house? You have a bad human being in your house. That's the bad spirit. Get rid of the human. Kyla said, I hoped it helped, 50. I've been cleaning in the morning and the night. Get those corners. I think that was a critical point here. Get those corners. Well, Cynthia, who can get sunlight? Get a bit of sunlight for 30 days. But if you can't get sunlight, vitamin D3 will be the best substitute. You know, COVID is getting rid of sunlight. Yes, my sis hubby, laugh out loud, bad spirit. And she loves sage. She ain't got to do sage. She got to get rid of her husband. I got spirits in my house. You're looking at him. He's watching sports. And he didn't go grocery shopping. Anybody who needs help, why are we on this whole spiritual thing? I have already been on my spiritual journey. TracyBrownLive.com. I'm really good at eradicating what the belief system of spirits. All right, let's look at this card. We are going overboard. Oh, mentor. So we did look at it, right? Okay. Oh, so we started out, guys, Kyla, we started out with who's your mentor? Is your mentor good for your spirit and your soul? Or is your mentor self-absorbed and not allowing you to step into your purpose, into your role, into your life purpose? You know, do they need to be selfish and pull you in, acting like mother? Oh, come in. That's why I don't trust old ladies, right? But don't listen to me. I digress always. But it's like having a mentor or a counselor, right? It could be a counselor, it could be a spiritual counselor, right? Right? That doesn't let you accentuate your positives that need you. They feed off of you. So, my favorite spiritual enlightener is Ayana. She's really good at getting you to your purpose, to you. Why are you here? And it does mean she has to fight the demon that you've accepted into your life all these years. Whether it's memory, whether it's a relationship, whether it's mommy daddy issues, what Ayana does is fight the very thing that is inside of you and need you to stay that way for somebody else's benefit, right? How many people have I talked to that do not talk to their fathers because their mother has impressed upon them that their father is a this or a that and a third, right? When in actuality, your mother is a this or a that and a third. And it's keeping you from mastering your roles in life. And you can't master anything until you can auto correct, self correct a broken relationship that was fostered by your mother and your family. And fathers do the same thing. Fathers will do the same thing. Fathers will do the same thing. They will tell you, "Well, I had to take it with your mother, man. She was doing drugs, and she was a prostitute, and she wasn't a good person." And even set up a meeting at the most inept time to facilitate what they have told you all their lives. Now you're 10 years old and you go to meet your mom, but you already asked around to the relatives, like, how's she doing? You know, is she okay? Like, is this going to be safe? And the relatives are going, no, it's not a good time, but I know the girl wants to meet her mama. But then you do it, daddy. You have the little girl meet the mother when the mother's not ready. And you leave that little girl with the memory, and you become the mentor, but from the shadow side. So that means that little girl has to walk away and trust everything that comes out of your mouth because you just proved her point. Right? Now, I'll give you guys a really good example. I like to talk about my life a lot. But with my son's father, did not like this dude. Zero likes, zero fucks, right? From the time my son was 2 years old, maybe before then, maybe in utero, right? But I never said a bad word about his dad, ever. I always said, you will discover what you need to discover if you need to discover it. My relationship has nothing to do with your relationship. So I never said a bad word. The most my son would get is he'd come home and I'd be like, "How was your visit, baby?" And he goes, "Mom, that is amazing." And I go, "Uh-huh." And then he go, like, you know how sometimes your child can just tell, and he'll go, "You don't think so?" And I was like, "What? Boy, man, like you better not, cause your dad and your relationship, that is amazing." You see how I turned it around? I don't care. I never cared. I never showed my son what I got. It wasn't worth it. But that's my individual experience. Everyone has other individual experience why they don't let the man or the woman meet. I hear you. I talk to everyone. I get this is, I'm just telling you my story. And my story is I wasn't about to use my disdain against my son. Got it? I don't know what everybody's saying. Post-traumatic slave syndrome is a thing. That's what we really need to talk about. You want to know where those demons come from? Those real demons? Post-traumatic slave syndrome. The unconscious mind carries from lifetime to lifetime, but it can be broken. Oh, my voice almost cracked because it can be broken. The reason why it's not broken, because part of post-traumatic slave syndrome is religion too. And so you've been instructed through religion to act a certain type of way, and that keeps you in your place. Mentor. And your mama preaches it, your daddy preaches it, and nothing that they preach makes sense. Think about it. Nothing. And yet the same words keep showing up in the last 400 years when it comes to religion. Now we're at a point where we're calling down our original African deities. Now we're fighting. We're not fighting God, people. We're not fighting God. God authorized for us to have our own Orishas, just like the Greeks did, just like the Romans did. So that's not the fight that we're in for. We're calling down our Orishas because we no longer want to participate in post traumatic slave syndrome. Jesus Christ. I got boiling water and it's burning. How does boiling water burn? In any case, do you get what I'm trying to say? It's a lot. Today's a lot. It's heavy. Chongo! Tiffany knows. Tiffany knows all about Chongo because we talk about Chongo in the book club. All right? It's very important, Ari Bobo. What is that? Tell me, folklore. My grandma sent from godparents. My gamma is sent from godparents are dysfunctional. What does that mean, Cynthia? Who's dysfunctional? Because everybody's dysfunctional. Very responsive, Tracy. Recall back when Kelly spoke in an interview how she doesn't want to speak ill of Nas to their son. Right. Her son and Nas' relationship is totally different. Maturity. Takes a lot to get there. But remember, I'm on a spiritual journey. So having any ill will towards my son's father is not the game. Do I talk to him to this day? Absolutely not. I am human. Fuck that. But it has nothing to do with my son and how they talk to each other daily. I'm human first. All right. Final outcome. Did I shuffle? It's not a final outcome. It's a who cares? I have no idea what the morning purpose format is. I keep changing it every day. Hey, 50 Shades. Oh, okay. Okay. If you're attracted to me, you're going to learn. You're going to learn spirituality today. You're going to learn. See what the COVID is doing? The COVID is saying, none of y'all have to live. The COVID is saying, eeny, meeny, miny, you get the COVID. So I'm not going up there until I do my part. I don't know what my part is, nor do I know how long and how much time I have to give it. All right? She's not fussy, Miss Little Kovic. She's not fussy. She don't pick and choose. The fuck? Whew. Three of Swords. Well, that's heavy. What is going on today with you guys? What's going on? There's a lot of pain. This morning report is heavy today. All right. Three of Swords. Does this scare you? Ooh, it should. It's a bad card. Heartache. I'm in emotional pain. My heart hurts. Could also mean an operation, but it's also a bleeding heart. And when you have a bleeding heart, you wonder does somebody love you because it's constantly hurting to the point where it just can't take the pain anymore. So it begins to bleed. It's not literal, it's spiritual. But it's stormy weather for your emotions. It could be loss. It could be emotional pain. It also could be lost love. Difficulties in relationship, turbulent emotions, a narcissistic injury, alienation is a bleeding heart too, disharmony, upheaval, neurotic behavior, sorrow, hurt, misfortune. Again, operation severance, having to separate from people. Even separating from unhealthy, toxic people in your family hurts. Upsetting changes like losing your job. A lot of people are going through that. Feeling under the weather, COVID. More than 1 million people in the world have died from the COVID. Think about those numbers as our president chose not to tell us how to survive. But it is darkness before the dawn. It's your feelings. And it's okay to invest in the depth of your feelings. But it could be separation, divorce, rejection, abandonment, the loss of a love. It's tears, it's crying, it's miscarriage, it's a literal heart trouble. Also, abortion, funerals, death. It's just news that's painful or that's like, right? Whenever you hear something painful, what do? You hold your heart. What? Because you know, when you do that automatically, you know your heart can't take it. So you immediately grab it to support the pain that the heart is about to receive. Whew. Watch your stresses, people, because this could also mean stroke. Watch your stresses. Oh, how deep is that? So let's tie the two together. Mentor somebody that doesn't let you walk into your purpose and master yourselves, right? Or needs to take credit or needs to keep you back. How painful can that be when someone doesn't allow you to just be? All right? I'm a psychic. I yell it loud and clear because no one is allowed to take that from me. And has it been painful over the years? Abso-fucking-lutely. But did I stand my ground and love my God and love Christ and stay focused on my purpose with God, even though the only way I could find purpose to reach out to the world was through tarot? And the difference is that I asked God, can I do this? And if I'm allowed to do this, may there be no obstacles. and I've had not one single obstacle. And then I promised God I would mention your name every single chance I get. And I've kept my commitment to God. And I've evolved into understanding the difference between religion and spirituality. And spirituality is lacking in the ether. Religion stands, but religion is to help keep you down. Religion does not mentor. There's not a single religion to be found on earth that lets you grow. And I'll stick to that. Think about it. There's not a single religion in any country that lets you grow. Not one. There's too many rules. But spirituality is a free for all. And the only thing that comes out of spirituality is love. All right, guys, I agree. Thank you. Just let me read some of the comments. Cynthia is separating from toxic parents. I'm so sorry. I'm mourning the loss of my parents. Not physically, I get it. But emotionally, absolutely. It's a circus I left. Girl, you better leave that circus. Like you said, my heart, enough. My heart is palpitating. Skips beats, stress. You'll begin to see that in making that decision, it's probably the most healthiest thing you could do. And just stay focused. Just stay focused. I, too, had to leave my crazy family. I left them back in New York. Just going on a plane to come to Cali was just a spiritual experience. Like I always knew I did the right thing. And look, I found you all here. I wouldn't have found them back there. Well said, Tracy. Thank you. Thank you for a glow. I love you. Thank you. Oh, Ayubobo is similar to the auspicious stead of saying Ashe. Oh, I didn't know that, sweetie. Oh, Ashe. Um, um, Suggestion study the supplement taurine and vervain for magical purposes because vervain is good for magic. I never heard of taurine, but I'll definitely look it up. You guys know so much. So, 50, don't forget the Florida water. You can get it right off of Amazon to cleanse and bless in the water. I think I'm going to do that this morning. There's been a lot of spiritual talk. I think I need a spiritual bath with some salt, and maybe some bay leaves, maybe some basil with some bay leaves. Or, you know what? Who am I kidding? I'm going to use my own. Did you guys know? It's in the closet now. I don't feel like getting it. I got these spiritual baths. My web guide. Who am I kidding? I'm like, maybe I should do this. I got stuff made. I'm going to take a spiritual bath today because this was heavy. The conversations were heavy from 5 o'clock this morning. It's crazy. It's crazy. What is happening? I need to get spiritually sound and spiritually prepared. I'm always ready. I'm always ready with Christ. Always. I know, don't want to believe you. Me? Wendy Williams says that too. No, I stole it from her. I stole it from her. Can't do a reading on Wendy. All right. Are you guys good? I got it. Okay. 50 Shades says she's got it, Kyla. You asked for help. You can't talk to spiritual people and not get help, girl. We're like, listen, do this, do that. And Kyla was on it. Good for her. Thank you for all your help, Kyla. Thank you so much. Get prepared for the tarot class, talking about help. It will be in November, no date announced, but I will definitely do it probably the week after. Probably the retrograde ends on the 13th. So anytime after the 13th will be the first class. All right, guys. Well, that took forever. I love you all. Thank you. Thank you for today's morning purpose. It was good. It was a lot. It was good. Let me go take my spiritual bath, babes. Bye. Wait. Oh, and bye, lovies. And now.